did what they did, but you know what? I am a better person, and I've forgiven them, and I have a better heart. And can say, thank you for that experience, because now I can come and talk to people, and I can say, I've been in your shoes, I know what that's like. She said that we were strong in different ways. Beowulf was strong because he could hold 30 men in the grips of his hand. But I was strong because I could take what everybody was dishing out, and I could still come to school with a smile on my face. I was emotionally strong. She also said that Beowulf's, I'm going to read this, so sorry. Beowulf brags about himself to others to make his reputation good. He says a man's good name is his key to immorality because it is all that remains after death. Janet doesn't brag or boast of herself. She just kind of lets people believe what they want to believe. Beowulf is trying to gain fame and make his reputation better. I think maybe he always allows pride to blind him from cautious action, or he likes fame too much. Janet is not out to gain popular reputation. She is trying to show them she is just as good as or better than popularity. Beowulf's pride is bigger than his strength, and he thinks he's stronger than he actually is. And like Toby Keith's song, As Good As I Once Was. Even through all the troubles that Janet has had in her lives, she's a very strong person and is still nice to people, even though they don't treat her as well as I've seen her treat them. She has beaten the odds. She has earned more respect than anyone I have seen in my grave. Now, there's many different kinds of respect. You can respect yourself. You can respect your friends. You can respect your elders, your teachers, your coaches, your parents. You can respect your role models. But first and foremost, you need to respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, you can't respect others. And that's something that is highly important and should be one of the biggest things in y'all's life. I'm just going to tell you, high school isn't everything. Yeah, it's great while you're in it, but there's life after college. There's life after high school. High school, you kind of don't really know who you are. You're kind of just developing into somebody, and you have morals and values, but those don't get tested till you're in college, till you're out of the wings of your mom and your dad, or the guardians, whoever you're with. And it can be very hard. But I challenge you today to look to your right and look to your left. Because I guarantee you, half of these people, or even 60 to 70% of these people, aren't going to be there 4 or 5 years down the road. You might know who they are, but you're not going to know them. Out of a graduating class of 39 people, I can tell you 2 people who knew me. One of them is Kayla, she's sitting right here today. Another person is the person who wrote that. And that's remarkable. It's kind of scary, but it's also a good feeling because my goal in my life and my passion is to be a motivational speaker and to step up for the foster children who don't have a support system. They get told every day, because there's a statistic. Every year in the state of Texas alone, 1,200 students grow up in a foster home. That's a lot. That's like almost this entire town. There's 60 to 70% of those students don't graduate high school. 90% don't attempt college. 3% who do attempt college graduate. I started college in 2006, Angelo State University. In the last 5 years that I've been there, 70 foster students have come to that university. Statistically speaking, only 9 of those should graduate. That's really sad. That's saying like only 9 out of 2 classes here should graduate. It's kind of sad. But at the same time, I'm now a statistic again, but I'm on the plus side of it. I have taken what everybody has told me I couldn't do, and I turned it into a positive. I've taken negativity and made something out of it. Because I want others to matter, and I want them to feel loved and appreciated and feel like their life is worth something. Even though when I was in high school, I didn't think I mattered. I didn't think I made an impact on anybody. I just was going about doing what I was doing, trying to survive high school. But I got to college, and I was told that I needed to meet somebody before I left here. And I did. We ended up going to the same church, met that first weekend in college. We ended up driving the same car, same make, same model, same color, all 9 yards. Couldn't tell us apart unless you try to stick a key into it. That's how you knew it was my car. We get back, we go to lunch that Sunday, and we get back to the dorms, and we're walking up the stairs. There's 6,000 kids in my school. I only knew her name and told, you need to meet this person, and I said, okay. We live right next door to each other. Now, how is that possible? 6,000 kids, and we ended up living right next door to each other. That was God. He put us together for a reason. She lost her uncle in April, and she didn't have anybody there with her. She never suffered a loss. Welcome to my life. I've suffered lots of losses. I got you back. Let me show you how it works. And I took her hand and walked her through it. Within a year, she lost her uncle, her grandma, and her grandpa. And then after that, we discovered she had also suffered sexual abuse when she was 5 by somebody that she knew. And I told her, I said, me too. Dude, we just got more stuff in common. Granted, it was bad stuff. We were able to get through it. She ended up having to move to UTSA, and will graduate in December. And she's overcome adversity, and she wants to help me open up a nonprofit organization for foster children and women who have been abused. And we have great goals, and I guarantee you there are people who told us we can't do it. Both of us are Texans. It'll get done. We'll let you know when it happens. But I will leave you with one thing. In high school, yeah, you have friends. Some of you are probably best friends. Probably 2 or 3 of you that you graduate high school with will go on to be your best friends and you'll continue life together. In high school, in college, you meet, you find yourself, you find what track you want to go on, change your major once, 2 times, 5 like me. But I finally found what I love, and I'm doing it. And Whitney did too. And I thought I might have had an impact on her, but I didn't know how much. And she really knew me. For graduation, she gave me a poem. It's called Behind Her Eyes, and it's written for me. I'm going to read it to you. It's kind of long, but get to know people. You might know people on the surface, but you don't know. You might be sitting next to somebody who's hurting so bad and just needs a friend, needs somebody to pick them up, needs somebody to walk them through the challenges. And you don't know that. So don't know people on the surface. Get to know who they are inside. Sit for hours and gaze into her eyes. You will never perceive her. Interact with her till dawn. You will never discern her. Behind those eyes is a story, full of heartbreak, pain, life, pity, sympathy, regret. She doesn't need that from you. She carries enough with her. She won't tell of her story, the pain shields behind insecurities and vulnerabilities. Behind those eyes is a hope, a yearning for something better than she has seen. After all, she has seen it all. She knows about losing, for it got her here. The hope to overcome fills missing pieces. She aches to be loved. Behind those eyes is a thirst. To know what love brings, the undying, do anything for you love. That kind of love is a stranger. Love to her has been disguised, malice, misunderstanding. Hate took its form. Behind those eyes is a girl who is learning to be happy for herself. Her past is what has already happened, nothing to do with her future. She is learning to trust herself. She won't let herself rely on another, afraid the words will turn a person away. Behind those eyes is a love so complex a stranger could not place it. She talks, but watch what she does. Her actions speak the inner truths, a personal roadmap of where she's been. Behind those eyes is a woman who's learned independence. Looking further still lays the girl who craves life shared with another. Girl who has seen so much yet still wants to commit her heart. You don't know this girl, but you should. You know the active, loud girl, not her shy, quiet side. One day, someone will witness the world she is hiding. On that day, those eyes will see someone worth the pain of past. Sit and talk for her for hours, and still never discern her. Behind those eyes, she hides what matters most. Luckily, I am the girl who has seen her shy, quiet side, and I know the world she is hiding. Just remember, respect, and to get to know people. It doesn't matter what you've been through. You can overcome anything. Look at me. I've overcome abuse of all kinds. I've overcome growing up and going to college with no one but myself and God. And I can't really preach to you, but I'm going to tell you, if you don't have God, find something that you can. You need something to lean on to get you through those deep, dark secrets. I did, and I wouldn't be anywhere without Him. He got me through everything. It took me a while to find Him, but I got it. And it doesn't matter how far away you get, there's still somebody who knows you for who you are. Don't be fake. Don't put on an act for somebody. Be true to who you are, because that is what matters most.
All right, we want to thank Janet for coming again. Y'all give her another round of applause.